budget again. I have been doing weekly budgeting videos so that I can stay on top of my finances, because it's ever so important now, because I have less income than I previously had, and I want to make sure that I do not waste or squander any of it. And I'm going to make sure that I can stay on track with my financial goals, so that way I can eventually get back to my debt-free journey. Hi, I'm SHANA of the Wealth Vibe, and I create videos to help you eliminate debt, grow your income, and build wealth. And in this video, we are doing a paycheck to paycheck budget for the week of August 1st to August 7th. And I have some major life changes that are gonna affect my budget. If you wanna know what that life change is, maybe you already know if you watched my last video, but if you wanna know what that life change is, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and we'll get straight into it so that you can find out what's going on in my life and how I am using my money to manage it all. So here we are, we're going to budget for the pay period of August 1st to August 7th. And the really interesting thing about this pay period is that I'll actually be moving away from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to be moving to Columbus, Georgia, hopefully very temporarily. And I'll be moving in with my boyfriend. So we're going to have to factor in some costs related to moving expenses. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and write down the dates. And I'm going to use this black pen here. I'm going to write August 1st to August 7th. Now that I have the week blocked off, hopefully you can see the pay period that we're working with, August 1st to August 7th. And now I'm going to go ahead and write the starting balance in my account. So if you recall from the last video, I had about $5,000 in my account or so. And what I decided to do was actually transfer over several $1,000s over to the account that I have my emergency fund in, just so I don't have to touch it, because I kind of was feeling like I just have a whole bunch of cash, one sitting in this lower interest rate or interest bearing account, when I could be getting more interest, because hello, I need as much money as I can get, right? And then secondly, I just didn't want to feel like, oh, you got thousands of dollars on hand. So I transferred over several $1,000s over to that account, just so that I don't, mess with it and get myself into financial issues. So after doing the transfer, I have $1,367.64 that I am comfortable with. We'll see if I transfer more, but right now I think I'm good with this amount, especially with all that's going to be happening within the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down here in this line. So $1,367.30, or I never even write the cents. I don't know why I'm like trying to do that now. I'm going to leave it at this. It's just easier not to have to round. All right, so now I'm gonna start off with my income. So my income is looking very skimpy this week, and to be honest, it's probably gonna look very skimpy for the weeks to come. And I shouldn't even say that because I don't want to even put that out there, but just, I guess, foreshadowing, kind of seeing what's happening. That's just what it is. Mainly because I'll be moving to Columbus, Georgia, and I don't know what the market is like for some of the gig economy jobs that I'm doing. And also, if I start up with Upwork again, I don't know how long that's going to take for me to, actually get a client and stuff like that. So I guess just being realistic, I just don't know how much money I'm going to really bring in throughout the month of August. So let's just focus on this week. So in terms of Grubhub, that I think is my only source of income for this week. With Grubhub, after taxes, I'll only have $290 to work with from Grubhub. And that's really because I was gone for, 4 days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was gone to New Orleans for my best friend's bachelorette party, and so I was unable to work. So I was able to make that money virtually in 3 days, which I think is pretty good. But that's after tax. So I'm gonna go ahead and write down Grubhub here. Oh, you know what? My boyfriend actually gave me money today. He was so gracious to give me $55. And it's so funny because my boyfriend is not the type to like just give money just to give money. You know how there's guys that just like give their women money? My boyfriend is not like that. But since recent, he's been giving me money just out of the kindness of his heart, and I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna write gift here of $55. It's still in my Cash App, so I need to transfer that over. But that's it in terms of income. So let me just run through all my income sources that I typically have. YouTube, Grubhub, Instacart, Postmates, TaskRabbit, Upwork. Yep, that's it. So no other money should be coming in as far as I am aware of. So I'm going to go ahead and tally that up and write that in this column here. So we have $204. I don't even need the calculator for this, but, and look, I done did the calculation wrong. $204 plus 55 equals $259. So there we go. That's my income for this week. Now let's move on to my expenses. So switching pens over to this pink pen to represent some of my expenses. So what I'm going to actually do after I finish recording this video is I'm going to go run over to the post office and get a cashier's check, or not cashier's check, money order for my rent. So my leasing company sends me an email, or not email, a letter, and I'll show you the email or the letter after I close off everything, because I'm still living here, so I don't want y'all to know all the deets. But basically, they sent me this letter, and it says that August payment must be made in money order or cashier's check by August 3rd, and I have to pay $251.41 plus $52.84. So that's for rent, utilities, and a water bill. So for rent and utilities, water is a utility, right? But that's not what they're talking about. Utilities that they're talking about are renters insurance, cable internet, valet trash, and pest control. So this is the portion that I'll have to pay for living here up until the end of my lease, which is August 6th. So I need to get a money order for the total of $304.25. But you guys know that with money orders, you have to usually pay, like, I don't know, the post office rates that went up for for postage. I wonder how much it even costs for a money order. I'm wondering if it's like, I'm gonna add another $4 just to be safe, or maybe I'll just round it up to $310 just for the purposes of this. So I'm going to go ahead and write down rent here and put $310. So what else I'm going to do today is actually go pick up some boxes, some moving boxes. So I need to pick up boxes from Home Depot. Originally, I did a task for someone. I think it was Sunday, actually. I did a TaskRabbit task for someone. I was helping her pack boxes because she was moving. And I asked her, she had all these brand new boxes, but obviously we filled them up. And I was like, can I get your boxes? And she was like, sure, no problem. Hit me up on Tuesday and I'll meet you up to get the boxes. And so I hit her up on Tuesday, no response. And on Wednesday, she was like, hey, there was a family emergency. I had to go out of town, so I can't give you the boxes. So unfortunately, I have no boxes from her for free. So I'm gonna have to go buy boxes. I do also plan to Google like how I can get free boxes. I'm sure you can probably get them from like a grocery store or some type of, you know, retailer. But I need to research how to do that so I don't make a fool of myself. But I plan to go get some boxes. The boxes that I want to get are ranging from like $80 to $1 something. I'm thinking I'm going to get like 10 boxes, plus I need packing tape. So I'm going to budget about $80 for moving supplies, and I'm going to get those from Home Depot. So I'm going to put Home Depot. Yeah, if you watch my monthly budget, I didn't account for this because I thought I was going to get all these supplies from her. But whatever, it's fine, it's okay. $100. All right, and then tomorrow I'm going to go get a storage unit. The storage unit is only $1 for the first month, and then the next month, I don't remember, it's like $70, I believe, or $50. So tomorrow I have to pay storage fees for that, I guess, of $1. So I'm gonna put storage, $1. And then I also will need to fill up my car. Let me think how many times I need to fill up my car. I think I have half a tank now. So I probably need to fill it up by Saturday. And then I'm gonna go to Columbus. And then I'm gonna come back here. I have an interview. Well, my interview isn't until Wednesday. So that's in the next pay period. Okay, so I need to fill up twice, I believe. And my tanks are about $25. So I need to put money into my Simple bank account for gas. And so I'm gonna put $50. And then I also need to get a U-Haul. So I'm gonna get a U-Haul on Sunday. So on Sunday, I'm getting a U-Haul. The U-Haul costs $19.95 for a 9-foot cargo van, which is all I need because I don't have that much stuff. So $19.95 plus I'm gonna get a mattress cover from them, and that was about $4. And then with taxes and stuff, I'm assuming everything will come out to about $30, if not $35. So I'm gonna go ahead and write down $35 just to be on the safe side. So I'm gonna write U-Haul, $35. And then what else? And then I think the last expense that I have is tithes. So for tithes, I gotta redo that. I need to do the calculation for this. So my tithes are based off of the income that I made from that Sunday to, I would say Sunday to Sunday. So I got paid from TaskRabbit and Instacart during that time. So I got paid $114 plus $630. So $114 was the TaskRabbit, $630 was the Instacart, and then $204 is Grubhub. And so that means I need to tithe about $95. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. And that's pretty much it for the week. I don't think there's anything else for this pay period. I will be going to Mexico with my boyfriend for his birthday. His birthday's on the 11th and we leave on the 8th. I don't think I need to buy anything. I already purchased whatever I needed to purchase based off of my sinking funds, and I'm good to go, I believe, with this. The only thing that I saw with the trip that I didn't know of was that there's some type of tax or something that's not included, and I think it's like $10 a day, and so that's like $40, so be $20, but I can pull that out of my sinking fund money that I was going to use to fund the trip. And then what else was there that I realized? I think that was it. Yeah, related to the trip. So I'm good to go with the trip. So I don't see any other expenses that I need to cover with this week's income. So let's go ahead and tally all these expenses up. So 310 plus 100 plus 1 plus 50 plus 35 plus 95. I wonder if the storage people are going to make me pay the taxes for the regular price of the storage. I don't know. It didn't say online. It just said $1. So I'm just going to go with $1. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But if not, I'm assuming it wouldn't go past $600 as my total expenses. So I'm gonna go ahead and write, actually, I don't know why I wrote 600 because I was talking about 600. I'm gonna go ahead and write 591 here. And then we can do the tally for the week. So we have 1,367 plus 259. So that gives me cash on hand of $1,626. But then I have to subtract my expenses of $591. So that leaves me with $1,035. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the green pen again. And that's my cash flow for this week. If you are interested in the digital version of this calendar, this cash flow calendar that I'm using, you can check out my Etsy shop. It'll be linked up in the cards above, and you can check it out. It's a digital version of this. If you want the print version, you just have to hold off for a little bit longer. I'm trying to perfect it and get it going so that it works for people who do budgets, you know, weekly, bi-weekly, or whatever. I'm trying to make sure that the layout actually works really well for a multitude of people. But I appreciate you for watching, and I hope that I can see you in the next video. So make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.